Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today I'm going to be doing something that rarely ever happens. I'm going to be showing you 5 Damaskos that I took into the store for the explicit reason, obviously, of selling them, but of putting them on sale for lower prices than you were ever able to get them before. So I'm kind of psyched to do this. I like looking for deals and bargains, and I was able to purchase the remaining lot of these what they call DA3XX watches, which are kind of like a souped up DA3X watch, a little bit bigger case, but different color chapter rings. They're really slick looking. I was able to buy the remaining stock from Damasko so that I can give them to you at a discount, and a decent discount. I won't tell the discount in the video. Number one, because I'm not exactly sure how much it's going to be yet, and number two, I want you to go to the website and check it out. So I'll put links to the items down below, and you can see them on my own wrist check. So of course I am wearing a Damasko, my DS30 Ocean, and still grab and go on the Aerospace Titanium. Let's see what I have cooked up for you today. Okay, so here we go. These are the 5 Damasko watches that I just brought into the store with the explicit reason of offering them to you at a discount. So I've got 5 of them here. Let's see, I've got 4 of them are done in black, the PVD cases, and then 1 is done in the matte steel case. They are all the same specs. They're all, again, what they call DA3XX watches, but all the same spec, size, etc., movements, just different executions in the dials, the colors, etc. So maybe we'll just pick up one, do it in detail. I like this one. It looks pretty sharp with the yellow and the black, and then we'll go on from there. So let's come in a bit, go over the specs. So we're looking at a 41.8 millimeter case, okay? It's 13.5 thick to a slightly domed AR sapphire crystal, 49 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip. Of course, a solid screw down case back, 22 millimeter lug. Now, I know Damasko does not make PVD bracelets for any of their watches, but there is a stainless steel version here. This is only the only matte steel version that I've got of these 5. The DA3 bracelet does not fit them. If you want a bracelet for it, I can special order it. Just kind of keep that in mind for yourself, but only for the steel version, not for the PVD versions, okay? So 22 millimeter lug, 100 meters of water resistance. So being a Damasko, it's got all the awesomeness that you expect, a 60 Rockwell hardness case, lubricating elements in the rotor, special seals in the crown. It does run on an ETA 2836, which is a day date. So you'll see the date on the right. Hacks, we could seconds hand stops, change the time. 1 click out will change the day, English and German, and the other direction will change the date. Okay? The retail prices, $12.98 for the PVD ones, about $1,200 for the regular steel lone guy that I've got here. But like I said, they are on sale. Just go to the website and check it out. I'll put links to the items down below, and you can just click and see how much they're being offered for. But I promise you, it is a good discount. They use excellent lume. It's CL1 Super Luminova. So I'll do a lume shot later. The white dials do have a fully glowing dial. Signed crown. Okay. Beautiful strap. Nice stitching. Definitely picks up the accent of the watch. Of course, a matching Damasko buckle, and I like that they put the tab under the buckle so the buckle does not dig into your wrist. I guess we'll just come up a little bit close on it so you can see it. Like I said, slightly domed crystal. You see that right there? We will check out the case back. You can see all the engraving on it. It's stainless steel, 60 Rockwell hardness, nickel-free, shock-resistant, anti-magnetic, water-resistant, all that good stuff. Sapphire crystal, made in Germany, and the model number. Like I said, this is a DA363. This would be a BK model because it's black. So this is one of them. I think I went over everything I wanted to go over on it. Here's another. Like I said, I'm just going to show them all to you now really quick. Lacking the numerals, but still, like Damasko, extremely easy to tell the time. And then we have the steel version here, which with the full lume dial, so the hands don't glow, but the dial does. And wait till you see this one when it lights up. Another guy with full Arabic numbers on the dial. So the color here is pretty darn close to white. I was noticing that this guy and this guy that I just showed you, this guy is a little more off-white than this guy. This guy is more of a paper white. So just if you're interested. Again, the dial will glow, the numerals will not, and then this is the fifth one. What I did on 3 of these that I did not point out. So on the first one I showed you the chapter ring, and the second one, the chapter ring matches the dial. Okay, chapter ring matches, chapter ring matches. When you come to these 3, you'll notice the chapter ring is done negative. So what I feel this does is definitely makes the dial appear smaller. Doesn't make the watch wear smaller, but it gives the appearance of a smaller watch because your eye is kind of fooled into thinking like a bezel that this is more case to the watch, smaller crystal. So it kind of plays a little trick on you. Let's shut out the lights and see how they glow. We know it's going to be great. So I'm just going to line them up like that first so you can see which is which or which are which. This guy is definitely a deeper white shade than these two. I'm noticing that. I thought it was just this one, but it's this one too. These are fairly more white than this guy is. Okay, we'll clip out the lights and see how they glow. So obviously your 3 full lume dials, I mean, they just take the cake. Absolutely ridiculous, the amount of lume. How easy they are to read, right? I mean, very simple. Okay, and then the guys, the black dials, very simple. I mean, of course, we're being occluded by all that nasty light in the background, right? But these are extremely simple to read as well. Just the white dial kind of throws you off a little bit, but definitely wins the Lume Award. So I will try on 2 for you in the name of science. So first one with the matching. Oops, sorry. That was actually my aerospace. Just put my arm on. Matching dial and chapter ring, 6 3/4 inch rest. So I could go down to a 6 1/4. Although the watch might be a little bit big for that. And then inch and change on the growth scale. So probably a 7 3/4 inch wrist or so. Above the bone, below the bone. Again, loving the yellow accents, yellowish green. How it pulls in with the strap. I really like how they do that, and the strap is super comfortable with that, nib of leather underneath the buckle. And then because I made such a point about it, here is another one. This is again another PVD one, but with the chapter ring done in negative. So again, in my opinion, it makes the dial appear smaller. Obviously, the watch does not wear any smaller because the lug tip to lug tip is the same at around 49 millimeters, but definitely gives the appearance of a smaller watch. So I think that will wrap it up. This has been Mark from longislandwatch.com showing you some new Damaskos that I brought in for the sole purpose of sale. Again, once these are gone, there are no more. So I'm not sure how long they're going to last. They're still going to be pricey, but they will be at a discount, which, believe me, never comes in this brand. Never a discount. So if you want one, you think it's good for you, definitely maybe you want to snatch one up. So like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below, and I will be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.